Members of the civil society held awareness nationwide mass resistance rally against hunger in support of tomorrow's Nigeria Labour Congress warning protest. The Alliance of Joint Action JAF and Coalition for Revolution co-mobilized members and known activists across the state and hit the road from sub-national headquarters of NLC Secretariat in Yaba down to Maryland in Lagos, calling on Nigerians to come out and take part in tomorrow's NLC warning protest. Galaxy News correspondent Lebby Joseph has more in this report.
The protesters, armed with various placards with different inscriptions calling for suspension of some government policies that have hitherto affected the livelihood of Nigerians, negatively said Nigerians are currently going through hard times and the situation is getting unbearable. According to them, many find it hard to feed because prices of essential commodities are on the high side.
We are today in a position to demand the restoration of our dignity. And what is that dignity? Every Nigerian child has a right to education that is properly funded up to university level. Nigeria have that resources. The pretenses about there is no money for education is lie.
Most of these guys that are gathered here today, they are also victims of oppression we are protesting today. It is also interesting to know, and I have this message to pass to them, that these guns that they are holding, they should be using it in defense of the right to protest the spread of hunger, the spread of starvation, the spread of insecurity.
Other activists that spoke with newsmen said it is necessary for government to consider the people, especially the vulnerable, in policy formulation.
The removal of fuel subsidy, the devaluation of the naira, as well as other oppressive policies of this government, has led to hunger among vast majority of the people. Our people can no more eat, they can no more fend for themselves, they can no more pay their children's school fees because education is not being funded, rather it is even now being seriously commercialized. Today's protest is to begin the national mass resistance against this government.
But we can't even buy fuel, and it is shameful that an oil-producing nation, for how many years we have continued to buy fuel in such an expensive way. We have continued to look for fuel even when we have it under our ground. It is an insult to the collective suffering, hardship. Hard-working Nigerians are out every day in the streets trying to make ends meet. It's an insult that we have a government that cannot provide direction and leadership.
The protesters implored government to quickly redirect its economic policies to ameliorate the sufferings of Nigerians.